Okay, all right, look at this. Welcome to today's video. It's been a minute since I've gone manga shopping. This felt really good. Let me know what you have been reading or buying down below in the comment section. We have a lot to get through. Let's kick this one off. You guys can't see, but I'm surrounded by manga right now. But special announcement, Michelle and I are going to Korea in just a couple weeks here in October. So travel vlogs are returning. And yes, of course, we'll be vlogging while we're over there. I think, of course, we'll do some manga shopping and just see what that's like in Korea. But I have some fun stuff planned and hope you guys look forward to it. Let's start opening some manga. Okay, we have even more packages. There's also an Amazon package right over there as well. These were supposed to arrive. Okay, I also got this guy right here. These were supposed to arrive while I was filming, but leave it to freaking Amazon to delay the packages. So we're gonna open them here now, but fun fact, I actually bought these on stream. These are your recommendations, except for this guy right here, which I needed to pick up. Fun fact, I do stream. The best place to know when I'm streaming, where I'm streaming, and just like what I'm doing is in Discord. It's also a great place to hang out, so I'll link that down below. Come say hi, we'd love to get to know you. All right, so this is Ragna Crimson Volume 2. I already opened it. It came last night. I couldn't wait because I'm literally reading Ragna Crimson right now. It's dark fantasy, really good. Start with the anime. The anime necessarily isn't the best compared to the manga. I know that's a tale as old as time, but it really is true. However, I think it does a good job at, you know, it's kind of like the Tokyo Ghoul thing where it's like, it's not egregious as Tokyo Ghoul, but you know what I mean? Like the first season does a good job of showing you like the world of Tokyo Ghoul, and if you like it, you would definitely love the manga. Ragna Crimson's very much that. It does a good job of showing you the world of Ragna Crimson, and if you really like it, dive into the manga like I did. Here is Volume 2, okay? These are put out by Square Enix, and they full retail at $12.99. Once again, dark fantasy, really, truly not much of a power fantasy at all. Like there are actual consequences for all of these characters. Morally gray, okay? So some of the motivation happening might not actually be the best, but it's very interesting. Some of the characters are really well written, very serious, very gory at times, but funny when it needs to be. And the comedic relief hits very hard in this one as well. Overall, I think it's just a really, really well written series. So once again, Ragna Crimson. If you're looking for a dark fantasy recommendation, which I always am looking for a dark fantasy recommendation, Ragna Crimson is my most recent one for you. Okay, here we have 2 volumes. This one was recommended to me by you guys because I'm a fan of Hirayasumi, and this is the same author as Hirayasumi. We're talking about, why is it all wrapped up? I bought Tokyo Alien Bros. Okay, but let me show you. Why is it? It's like double wrapped. What the heck? I've never seen that from Amazon. I like it. More protection for the volume, and it's actually immaculate. Okay, here you go. Tokyo Alien Bros. Look at that. The main premise of Tokyo Alien Bros is that we have 2 aliens here that are desperately just trying to learn how to be human. Now they look like humans, and they're just they're like researching planet Earth, and the story follows the 2 of them. One is a little more adept than the other at being human and doing human things. So it should be clever. The art, I'm expecting some very good things because it's the same guy that did Hirayasumi. So Tokyo Alien Bros, I'll let you know my thoughts and feelings on this Volume 1, but let's continue on. All right, Square Enix is getting some love, by the way, because I just picked up Wash It All Away. Once again, put out by Square Enix, and it's $15. I've heard incredible things about this one. It's a slice of life that has memory loss trope in it. So we have our main character that doesn't remember much of her past, but now has been sort of working in a laundry mat store sort of for 2 years. And it's a slice of life with the slight mystery of like uncovering her past. Sign me up. Cozy, cute, with a dash of mystery. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm gonna read this like this week. Okay, first series, let's dive into it. I didn't expect to be working with this company. This was an absolute treat to read. But Square Enix, hi you guys, I know you're watching this, sent over Dragon Quest, the new omnibus, which is the Mark of Edric. It's 400 pages, it's just shy of 400 pages, and it runs for $25 full sticker price. Now I'm gonna say this once at the start of the video. I always give full MSRP so you guys know what it is. However, certain websites have memberships, there's deals. I'm a huge advocate for waiting for sales. So I encourage you guys to try to get a deal on the manga that you are purchasing. Back to Dragon Quest, Mark of Ederic. This was thicker than I thought it would be. There's a bunch of comedy, which makes sense because it's Dragon Quest. And there's gonna be, if you have played any of the games, it's going to definitely be charming and familiar. I think this also poses the question, what manga series, because there's been a lot now, is your favorite based off of a video game? Let me know. I think we're gonna see a lot of Nier Automata. I think we're gonna see a lot of those. That might be my personal favorite one, but let me know what yours would be down below. Make sure we're hitting that like button down below. It helps support this video and lets me know you're watching at home. And if you're around here, hit that subscribe button so you know when I upload next. And also, YouTube put this hype feature. It should be free, and you can hype videos. It helps, especially now that YouTube and the algorithm is changing and whatnot. So anyways, food for thought. Next is one that I lost, so I had to purchase. And this comes with the, how do I say this? There is pros and cons to reading physically, especially in my life. I buy a lot of paperbacks. I throw them in my backpack while we're vlogging, while I'm out during my day, so I can read them wherever I'm at. Some of them get banged up, and some of them, your boy either spills coffee on or leaves it at the park. Anyways, that happened with this one. While I was in my vampire phase, I was buying a bunch of vampire manga. So let's talk about Otaku Vampires Love Bite. This is put out by Viz Media, Shoujo Beat. I've heard really good things about this one. When I lost it, I was about a quarter of the way through, and I will say that the art was incredible. I'm a sucker for vampire romance stories, whether they're rom-coms or more serious, heck, even tragic. Sticker price for this one is $11.99. This basically follows a love story about a vampire who basically doesn't really drink blood from humans. She basically drinks it out of a bag, and she's also like a shut-in, and then she's gonna meet a boy. You can kind of see where this is going. Okay, this next one, boys, I did not expect to own this, all right? Look, I was sent volumes 1 and 2 of Baki. Let's go. If you would have told me that I would be reading Baki, and then also the release schedule for these is 2 at a time, I believe, and it's monthly or close to monthly. It's like a really fast cadence. That's amazing. But if you would have told me I'd be reading Baki the Grappler physically paperback in like a premium paperback edition a couple years ago, I would have thought you'd be insane. But Kodama Tales, I believe that's the publisher name, they made it happen. Thank you for sending me volumes 1 and 2. I will be doing a giveaway for Baki, not this video, but probably a little later on, so keep a lookout for this. Oh my goodness, this is such a good read. Now I've read volume 1, okay? I'm going to read volume 2, it's still wrapped up. In fact, let's unwrap it. I would describe these, okay, hold on, let me get the wrapping off. I would describe these as premium paperback quality. All right, I said that before. What does that mean? It means you get a dust jacket. All right, it means it has a matte finish, and there's also like in certain parts on the spine and on where it says Baki the Grappler. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting it's a little past midday here, but it has like a shine to it and a certain texture. It feels really nice. The spines lay flat when you're reading them. It feels good in the hand. It's a good size. What's the full price on this? $20, $19.99. Let me know if you're gonna pick up volumes 1 and 2 of Baki the Grappler. I believe 3 and 4 are coming out like very soon, if not out already. I'm just so happy to own this, man. I'm in my happy place right now. I'm at home, my collection's right here. I'm like in a pile of manga right now. I love making manga hauls. First one is sent by Yen Press. Here we go. We have Rock is Lady's Modesty 1. Is that a guitar pick? Sort of. You see where it says like volume 1, like right there? That kind of looks like a guitar pick, no? Like it kind of does. So it looks like it follows the main character here that basically leaves high society to go to an elite all-girls school, and she has to leave her beloved guitar behind. And of course, judging by the cover and already knowing some of the story, that is only going to be for oh so long. I've definitely seen folks talking about this one. I'm eagerly gonna read it. I'll probably read it this week and I'll let you guys know my thoughts and feelings on it. Full sticker price is $15. Ooh, we have a big one here. So what do you call this trash? Look at the cover of this. Okay, I'm gonna read this. This looks awesome. Dude, what? This looks great. Oh my God, this looks like a romance that is pure freaking chaos. Okay, so the main character is the girl of Yuto's dreams. Too bad she's dating his big brother. That's crazy. All right, it's gonna be one of those series. Low key, I love the drama. Yeah, sign me up. Oh my God, we were just talking about vampires. And look, My Beloved Supper. Now, I don't know if this is a vampire, but that looks, okay, I'm reading the back and it says, yes, okay, another vampire series. Yo, universe. Hello? Yoru is a vampire, a predator of the night dwelling among humans, but instead of consuming fresh blood straight from the source, he'd much rather partake in culinary delight. Oh my God, vampire meets Hannibal. Like, this might be good. This might be really good. Okay, look at this volume. It's really big, but it's light? This is super light. Okay, land. They definitely sent over land. This is a really interesting size for this type of volume, for this hardcover. I kind of like it. This might be my favorite size of hardcover. I feel like I'll get less hand fatigue reading this. This is a big chunky boy. Once again, yen press, and $40 sticker price. Okay, so you might have seen in the thumbnail, also at the start of the video, Yu Yu Hakusho, like all of them. And you might be thinking, Boogie, I thought you owned all of Yu Yu Hakusho. You were right, really good memory. However, I lent it out and now they have returned home to me. Yu Yu Hakusho it was one of the animes that got me into this hobby. I picked up all of these volumes over the pandemic, and if you remember those times, and if you remember how hard it was to buy volumes, this was a feat to accomplish. Okay, now you can find them anywhere. It's regularly available. I highly recommend that you pick them up. But this was a feat to get during the pandemic, and I remember binging it and waiting for volumes to come in from all different sources, and I was having my Discord like, oh, is there a volume that I need on this website? And everyone, it was a group effort, and now they're in my collection. I really only have one banged up used volume that I might replace. I might not. It kind of tells a story in and of itself, but anyways, I'm really proud of this. Lent it out to a friend so that they can enjoy it, which is another part of like owning something physically that I love and I wish I can do more of. So if you're a friend that watches the channel, first of all, don't stop. But also, call me if you want to read anything. I got you, bro. Anything you want. Okay, if you've been watching some of the vlogs, you would know about these pickups that we're going to be talking about in just a second, and these have completely taken over my life. If you were to ask me what I've been reading last night that wasn't manga, because as you know, I'm reading Delicious in Dungeon, I'm reading Baki, there's a few other stuff that you're seeing here that I've been reading on the side, but these have been taking up my evenings, okay? We're talking about Reincarnated as a Sword. I will link the last vlog down below. It was an absolute blast. Michelle actually took the reins and we went manga shopping for she basically chose what I was purchasing, and that was great. So these are the light novels. There is a manga and there's an anime that you can watch over on High Dive. However, I highly recommend starting with the anime to see if this would be something you're interested in, but then diving directly into the light novels. Very refreshing isekai. There's no harem. In fact, there's no romance at all. In fact, it's just it is a revenge plot that's rather dark, mind you, but it's frankly a father and daughter relationship that blossoms. Of course, there's some coming of age and there's the whole world, which is really well done, and the power system is really well done. I read a lot of light novels, and that comes hand in hand with reading a lot of isekais, and this one was a breath of fresh air, and I thought it was done quite well. I do have some complaints about it, but that's not the time to talk about it here. So it's good, and I'm still reading it. I'm on volume 4. It's great. Oh, here we go, Tougen Anki. All right, now if you've watched the anime, let me know down below. These guys were very cool to send me a care package for Tougen Anki with the manga in it, some of the anime, and some other goodies and whatnot. Very exciting. The first volume is great. I highly recommend it. Filled with a ton of action. Can be gory at times, so be cool with that one, but fun nonetheless. Start with the anime though to see if this is something you'd be interested in. Once again, put up by Yempress. Full sticker price is $13. I also have To Sir Without Love. I'm divorcing you. Volume 1. I've heard nothing but great things about this. As a romance, this seems like it would be unique and fun to read. Basic premise is that there's this daughter of high society who basically has like a shrewd business sense, and she really wants a divorce. So she basically writes a letter to this guy saying like, hey, I want a divorce. And he responds saying, hey, I give you a divorce, but we're gonna sleep together for a month. And if you still agree to a divorce after that, then we'll go through with it. That's that's so toxic. That's like, yeah. I'm reading volume 1 tonight. Oh my God, it's so, hold on. It's heavy, dude. Oh my God. This right here is the first 10 volumes of Don Machi, the light novel, in the collector's edition. All right, so Don Machi, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? As you can see, blue ribbon. It's also incredibly well thought out. We have silver pages up at the top that do glisten. And on the sides, you can't really tell, can you? No, you can't really tell. The chapters, or the volumes rather, not the chapters, but the volumes are all color-coded so you know exactly where you are and you can save your place with this blue ribbon that they've attached here. I'm saying blue ribbon, I think there's a proper name for this. It's scuffed today, okay, boys? Now, this is a hardcover. It does come with some exclusive art that is inside, but I think the main selling point for this is I feel like a wizard. I told this to one of my creator friends out there. I feel like a wizard every time I read this, because even if I open to the first few pages here, nice crack for the spine there, that was awesome, it lays flat. So I know a lot of us are saying that like, hey, the text is really small and whatnot. I hear you, it can be, but when it lays out like this, I find that I can read it quite easily. It's not too daunting at all, and it feels really premium. And it does come at a premium price. This full retails for $175 flat. So it is 10 volumes, so mind you on that, and it is really well put together. I will say that this will definitely last quite a long time, even with heavy use. If you're a fan of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon and you've watched the anime and you're waiting for more, man, this would be a great opportunity to pick up the first 10 volumes. However, if you just want to get the paperbacks, I would totally understand. This is a hefty price tag, but if you're a big fan of the series and you're into the collector aspect of things, man, this looks so good on this shelf. The silver really does pop. I like it. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I think we're gonna wrap it up here. I do wanna apologize for not uploading as much as usual. I have been going through some personal stuff in my life and with my family, so that has put some stuff on pause for me, but I'm really excited to bring back these vlogs with a vengeance. We have some documentary style stuff coming as well, much like my last video that went up. I'm excited for Korea. I have some long form content coming back. We're hitting the ground running, and it feels really good to be back. I missed you guys. I love you. If you made it this far, make sure we're hitting that like button down below because it lets me know that you're watching at home. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button so you know when I upload next. Remember, there's this new YouTube feature. YouTube's being weird with the algorithm, and they're adding some features right now. There's something called hype. So if you guys want to hype this video, that'd be really cool as well. It's like a free thing. Basically, it's just like a boost on the algorithm, basically. I'm off to Korea. I'm gonna try to have an upload up before I actually leave. So things are definitely getting really busy. And of course, we'll link the Discord down below so you know when I'm streaming, when I'm uploading, where I'm uploading, the whole 9 yards. Okay, so all of that's linked down below. All right, bye you guys.